Welcome back to my channel. We are doing my favorite series on this channel. We're going to be rating different coffee shops in Portland today. And the first place that we're going to go to is called Never Coffee. It's located in downtown Portland. I've been here, and the first time that I came was a couple days ago, and it has been my go-to ever since. So let's go inside. I parked like 5 blocks away. My hands are so red. They feel like razor blades because I don't even know how cold it is in Portland right now, but it's not warm. I was double fisting a matcha and a nice latte, and I literally cannot feel my hands. It was getting to the point where they just started feeling numb, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I might drop these right now. It is 45 degrees right now in Portland. Woo, that was so cold. Wow. I got a matcha with almond milk and a regular iced latte with almond milk. And I wanted to get a matcha and a latte from these coffee shops because I feel like that's a good indication of what the coffee shop is like, because sometimes I feel like the latte might be good, but the matcha might not be, and then vice versa. I'm going to 3 different coffee shops today. I want to see which coffee shop might have an amazing latte and matcha. Let's do a little taste test. You know what? That's pretty good. I was kind of worried because it looks a little bit on the milkier side. Like, that's still a pretty good green color, but like, I like it when it's a rich, dark green. So this is a little bit milkier, but it tastes good. It's unsweetened. And y'all, I cannot have coffees or matchas that are sweetened. 1, because I don't particularly like the taste, but 2, because they taste so good. I have a sweet tooth. I love sweets and sugar, but if my coffee is super sweet, I feel like I chug all of it because I don't realize what I'm drinking. Then in 0.2 seconds, I'm like tweaking. Like I have way too much caffeine in my blood. Here is the regular latte with almond milk. Woo! That is strong. Talk about sweetness. This is not sweet, but this will get you caffeinated, that's for sure. Which one's better? I actually can't tell. I need water to like cleanse the palate, you know? Why is this so hard for me to decide? Okay, the pro of this one is that it's a strong coffee. You are getting a good bang for your buck because you're not just ordering milk. The coffee beans itself taste delicious. Like, the coffee itself is really good, but it's strong. It's really hard drinking this after a coffee that's so strong because like, I can't really taste this as much as the first time I sipped it. I think I'm gonna have to go for the coffee. And I say that because I would rather have a more rich color and a deeper green color for the matcha and just like a little bit stronger. Like right now when I'm tasting it, it honestly just tastes like milk. I know I'm a little bit hindered right now, but it's not my ideal cup of matcha. But this latte is honestly everything that I would want in an almond milk latte. Obviously, because it's strong, you guys can add sweetener or whatever you like to add to your coffee. That is a good coffee color. It's like a nice rich caramel, and that'll get you going for the day, that's for sure. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the coffee at Never Coffee, but both of them were pretty good. I don't think you would go wrong. And the inside is just so colorful, so vibrant. Like, you go in and there's plants everywhere. There are mirrors and art and like neon signs, but not the cheesy neon signs. It's like very cool and kind of trendy, kind of like downtown hipster vibes. And it's super cute. So I went there for the first time the other day, and the staff's super nice. It's a cool location that I had never been to. Okay, so for Never Coffee, I'm gonna rate it a 7.1 out of 10. Really cool location. Like, I would definitely go there again, and this is actually my 3rd time this week, so like I have been going again. Overall, like, it's just a fun place to go get coffee, or if you have friends in town and you want to go bring them to like a cool spot. Never Coffee is really good. The matcha could be a little bit more matcha forward, and also the actual latte itself, I just wasn't prepared for how bitter and how strong it would be, but again, still good. So yeah, overall 7.1 out of 10. I'm gonna be filming this outside because look how beautiful it is outside. It actually said it was gonna be raining all day, and Portland has been teasing us recently. They'll be like, we're gonna rain all week, and then it's gorgeous. I went to Spella Caffe, which is one of my favorite coffee shops for multiple reasons. One, the guy who works there, Austin, is literally the nicest human being ever, born and raised in Portland, like knows so much about coffee and so much about the city, and he's just the best. So he makes the experience amazing, but also it just feels like a very cozy, intimate coffee shop. Like, it's very small. I think they're planning on expanding soon. It feels like if you went to a little coffee shop in Italy. That's kind of what this coffee shop feels like. I feel like I look like I'm a broadcaster, like I'm a news broadcaster right now. Reporting to you live, the best coffee shops in Portland. The backdrop kind of feels very intense, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it. So the very first thing that I ordered, of course, is my almond milk latte. Okay, 10 out of 10 for their straw already. It's a very large, thick straw. I already know it's gonna be good to drink out of. Yo, that is so delicious. Oh, by the way, they only have oat milk. They don't have almond milk, which I don't like oat milk, but I'm willing to sacrifice my love for almond milk for this coffee, but it's literally a 14 out of 10. Wow. This is the first time I've had an iced latte from there. That is unbelievable. You guys, sometimes, you know, when you hype things up in your head and you're like, Spell is so good, blah, blah, and then you're like, is it so good? No, it truly is. The next thing that I ordered from there, they don't have matcha. So if you guys like matcha or almond milk, don't go to Spella Caffe. He made me a shakerato, which is a classic Italian iced coffee drink made with shaken espresso, sugar, and ice until it's frothy. He used like a cocktail shaker to make this coffee. It's in a little espresso cup. Let's try this. Woo! I had no idea what to expect, to be completely honest. I am not the biggest fan of espresso, just plain because it's so strong. And I definitely like milk in my drinks, don't get me wrong, but this might have me wired in about 2 seconds because the espresso, it's delicious. It's perfectly sweet. It's not too sweet, but it's still strong. You still taste the espresso, and they have little mini ice cubes. It's not overpowering at all. Like when you take a sip, you're not taking like chunks of ice. Spella Caffe. Rating? What do I even rate it? I love everything about Spella Caffe. I'm gonna knock it down a little bit because they don't have matcha or almond milk. I'm actually kind of fine with the matcha aspect of it, but like the almond milk, I wish they had almond milk. I think I'm gonna rate it a 9.8. Honestly, that even feels too low. I think I'm gonna rate it a 9.9. It's that good. And that's only because they don't have almond milk, like 10 out of 10 for every other reason. We have 4 coffees to test right now, and honestly, walking around Portland, there are so many amazing coffee shops, and I feel like Portland is really well known for their coffee, and so I was planning on going to a place called Good Coffee. And if it's called Good Coffee, is it really good coffee, you know? So I wanted to try 2 different drinks from Good Coffee, and then on the walk there I discovered there was this new coffee shop that was called Water Avenue. And actually, I say it's new, I don't know if it's new, I just saw a sign on the corner of the street that told me to go there, so I decided to go there. But let's see, I'm gonna go with this one first. So this place was called Water Avenue, and what I didn't realize was that it's a coffee shop that is attached to a hotel that's next door. So it's like their little hotel coffee shop, which usually I'm not the biggest fan of, but let's give it a shot. I ended up getting their honey almond latte. That's pretty tasty. That's pretty good. Not the best coffee in the world, but the honey, so good. The next one that I got is their almond milk matcha. No sweetener, no honey, just regular matcha. Ooh, That's not for me. I don't know. I love when matchas are very delicate and smooth, and this is very harsh and bitter. This isn't my favorite drink that I've had so far. Now for the good coffee. I will say there weren't that many people there inside the shop. It is kind of like a random time. It's about 1 p.m. on a Thursday. They had the entire store decorated in plants. It was gorgeous. Oh, I got a vanilla almond milk latte. I haven't ordered a vanilla almond milk latte in literally since high school probably, but let's try it out. Woo! That's sweet. It's tasty. Don't get me wrong. It's good. The coffee's good. I'm sure people would love that. For my personal liking, it's a little sweet. I'm just like not a syrup person. I try to be sometimes. Like I want to enjoy it. Even if it's for like a little dessert coffee, but she did an amazing job making the coffee. Coffee preference wise, vanilla latte is just not for me. Okay, and this is just a regular matcha latte. Oh wait, did I get lavender? Oh, you guys, I got matcha lavender latte with almond milk. I forgot I got it with lavender because you guys, I've had officially like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is now my 8th cup today. So, and again, I don't know why I do this to myself, but of course I had 2 cups before this whole situation. So I forgot that I got lavender latte, but matcha lavender latte. These are definitely like the sweeter options. And I just wanted to try something new. Like I get almond milk lattes everywhere and sometimes I'm like, okay, yeah, that's an almond milk latte, you know, it's good. But this matcha lavender, I'm not even the biggest lavender person. It just kind of makes you feel like you're drinking tea at a spa. You know, it's very subtle, very flowery, not too overpowering, but it just like you take a sip of it and it just makes you feel like you're zenned out. Very comfortable, sipping a little matcha lavender latte. If I had this and was getting a massage after this, 10 out of 10. This is like a perfect little fireplace drink. I actually like this a lot more than I was expecting. I thought I was gonna like the vanilla latte more than the matcha lavender, but honestly, this is good. I don't know. Now that I've had the lavender, this honey almond one isn't really cutting it for me. I will say, if I'm competing between Good Coffee and Water Avenue, I think I like Good Coffee more. With the overall vibe of Good Coffee is beautiful. It's so, so cute in there. The cute aesthetic vibe of Water Avenue was not it. It makes sense for being attached to a hotel, you know? So for Water Avenue coffee, I'm gonna rate them like a 6.4. It's good. If I was staying at the hotel nearby, I would not be mad if I got that coffee. But with all the amazing coffee shops in Portland, would I seek that one out? Not really. Good Coffee and Never Coffee kind of give me similar vibes. Never Coffee is more like neon and colorful, whereas Good Coffee has more plants. There's more neutral tones around everywhere. It's more of like a dark gray wood plant kind of vibe. I think I would rate Good Coffee. I think I would rate them an 8.1. I really like it. Like I would totally come back here, and I'm just a sucker for like a very good aesthetic coffee shop, and it was so beautiful. So yeah, coffee's good. Overall experience was good. Even though they're a little sweet for my liking, like it's doing its job. That was exactly what I asked for, and it tastes really good for what I asked for. So yeah, 8.1 for Good Coffee. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. This is literally my favorite series that I do. I love trying different coffee shops in Portland, especially the fact that there are just endless coffee shops in Portland to go to. So if you guys have any that you want me to do in the next episode of this, please let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.